1974 Kennedy half dollar, full history and mint marks. Welcome back to WC Coins World, where we explore the rich history of coins from around the world. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the 1974 Kennedy half dollar, a coin that holds historical significance, collector interest, and some fascinating details that many people might not be aware of. This video is going to cover everything you need to know about the 1974 Kennedy half dollar, from its origins to its mint marks, varieties, composition, and even some interesting errors that can make certain examples highly valuable. We'll go step by step, examining why this coin was made, how it fits into American numismatic history, and what collectors should look for when assessing these coins. So sit back, relax, and let's take a journey through the story of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar. The Kennedy half dollar series began in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy on November 22, 1963. The American public mourned the loss of their young and charismatic leader, and there was an overwhelming demand to honor him in a way that would last for generations. The decision was made to redesign the half-dollar coin, which at the time featured Benjamin Franklin. A new design was quickly approved, with chief engraver Gilroy Roberts creating the obverse front, featuring Kennedy's profile, and Frank Gasparro designing the reverse back, which displayed the presidential seal. The new Kennedy half dollar was rushed into production and released in 1964, initially in a 90% silver composition. However, rising silver prices and hoarding concerns led to a reduction in silver content. Beginning in 1965, when the coin became 40% silver instead of 90%. By 1971, silver was completely removed from circulation. Strike Kennedy half dollars, leaving them with a copper-nickel clad composition, the same as modern-day quarters and dimes. This brings us to the 1974 Kennedy half dollar, which continued in this clad composition, but carried significant historical and collector interest due to a few key factors. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar was struck in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint produced a large quantity of these coins, but there are differences between them that are important for collectors to understand. Coins struck in Philadelphia did not have a mint mark, making them identifiable only by their characteristics and mintage records. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 201 million half dollars in 1974, making them the most common of the 3. The Denver Mint, on the other hand, placed a D mint mark on its coins, located just below Kennedy's bust on the obverse. The Denver Mint produced around 79 million half dollars in 1974, significantly fewer than Philadelphia, but still a substantial amount. Finally, the San Francisco Mint was responsible for producing proof coins, which were struck with extra care and featured a deep cameo contrast between the raised design and the fields of the coin. These proof coins carried an S mint mark and were primarily sold to collectors in proof sets rather than released into circulation. San Francisco produced over 2.6 million proof half dollars in 1974, making them much rarer than their Philadelphia and Denver counterparts. One of the most significant aspects of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is the existence of the 1974 D double die obverse variety. A double die occurs when the die used to strike the coins is accidentally created with a slightly misaligned or doubled impression of the design, causing doubling to appear on certain features of the coin. In the case of the 1974 D Kennedy half dollar, this doubling is most noticeable in the words "In God We Trust," and in the date 1974. Collectors prize these doubled die varieties, and high-grade examples can command premium prices in the market. When searching for a 1974 D Kennedy half dollar, examining the obverse closely with a magnifying glass or microscope can help determine whether the coin exhibits this desirable doubling. The presence of such an error makes the 1974 D variety one of the more valuable and sought-after coins in the entire Kennedy half dollar series. Another interesting aspect of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is its overall design and how it has changed over time. The obverse, designed by Gilroy Roberts, features a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy, Above his head is the word liberty, while below his chin is the year 1974. The motto "I in God we trust" is split, with "I in God" appearing to the left and "We trust" on the right. The reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcases the presidential seal, which includes an eagle holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing war and peace. Above the eagle is a ring of stars representing the original 13 colonies, and surrounding the entire design are the inscriptions United States of America and half dollar. Over the years, slight modifications have been made to the design due to dye wear and production improvements, but the overall look has remained largely unchanged since its introduction in 1964. When it comes to grading and value, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is generally common in lower circulated grades, but higher grade examples and special varieties can be quite valuable. Circulated examples typically hold only face value or slightly above, but uncirculated specimens, particularly those in mint state 65 or higher, can fetch higher prices due to their pristine condition. The 1974 D double dye obverse variety, especially in high grades, can be worth hundreds of dollars, with some of the finest examples selling for even more at auction. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, especially those with deep cameo contrast, are also popular among collectors. Coins with exceptionally strong strikes and minimal imperfections are always in high demand, and professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC offer authentication and grading to help determine a coin's true value. The historical significance of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar extends beyond numismatics. The coin represents a period in U.S. history when the nation was still feeling the impact of President Kennedy's assassination and looking for ways to honor his legacy. Although the Kennedy half dollar was initially intended to be a widely circulating coin, its popularity among collectors and silver hoarders led to its gradual disappearance from everyday transactions. By the 1980s and 1990s, half dollars were rarely seen in circulation, and their use continued to decline in the 21st century. Today, Kennedy half dollars are primarily produced for collectors, rather than for general circulation, with most people encountering them only in coin rolls or special mint sets. In conclusion, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is a fascinating piece of American history, with multiple layers of interest for collectors. Whether you're searching for a rare double die variety, a high-grade uncirculated example, or a stunning proof coin, there are many reasons to appreciate and collect this coin. Its connection to President Kennedy's legacy, its transition into a copper-nickel-clad composition, and its unique varieties all make it an important addition to any numismatic collection. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1974 Kennedy half dollar, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video here on WC Coins World. Thanks for watching.